ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for more Jak 2. My name is Ellison Cruz, and we're just going to get right into the swing of things. At this point in the game, a lot of things are going to become available to us right away, and while most of them are optional, some of them you'll have to do, like a lot of them you'll have to do in order to actually progress through the rest of the story. And things just open up, not at random, but it kind of seems like it's like almost too much to prepare for in advance. So we're just going to do things as they come. Great.
I just talked to my racing client, and she told me you're pretty good with that jet board of hers. My sources say a shipment of Crimson Guard listening equipment just arrived in the port. None of us, including the underground, want those devices up and running. It's not good for business. Ride the jet board out into the port and destroy every Crimson Guard crate you find. There's sure to be a defense perimeter, so watch out, eh?
Yeah, okay, so we're going to be doing that later. If you couldn't hear, he's basically just talking about listening devices in the port that we're going to have to take care of by driving in our hoverboard right into them. But let's go take care of this small event real quick, because this is actually really fast. And, you know, our objective here is to get 100%. Right now, we're roughly 49%, and that's taking into account all the mini-missions, all of the precursor orbs, and etc. So,
How's it riding in the hood, Red?
Get out of the area. This is Crimson Guard business. One of Vin's eco-tankers is coming in from the wasteland, but the clearance transmission sounded fishy. The driver was scared. We're going to check it out, just in case.
How can we help?
I've got it handled.
oh,
Ah! A metalhead sneak attack!
Damn! It's just us! Help me take out all the metalheads!
it was like you were saying before, princess. Anyway, let's go take care of these guys. I'm probably gonna use my dark eco here, since we're, you know, surrounded by them pretty much at this point. Are they gonna surround us? All right. Oh no! How dare you! How dare you! Oh man, there. Yeah, take that, you jerks. God, these assholes. Okay, so there should be a couple more. They'll start spawning without the metalhead gems, unfortunately, but go kill them. Their special awesome gun here. Ugh. There we go. So I don't really know what triggers this, but we're gonna have to do this in order to actually get to the next thing, which I think I'll probably end off on rather. But okay, so let's grab these. Hopefully we grabbed. Nope. I'm gonna say that's gonna probably disappear.
We got them all! The metalheads are getting bolder every day. It's almost like they're testing our defenses, like probing attacks. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you're welcome.
God, you're just shot down at every turn. Well, we might have gotten all of them. I don't really know. We got 66 now. 66 is the magic number, of course. And then, of course, nobody cares. They're just going to leave the debris here in this, like, slumish area. This Agrabah-esque looking place. Okay, so now we can go to the port. We can head over. I think we can actually go to Crew also after doing that, but we can also go to Torn, and we're actually probably going to end up doing that, since a couple of places will actually allow us to do such a thing, such a feat. Let's go up here, since there's a little less traffic here, which is ironic considering this is the only place where the vehicles can go in this part. So, yeah, I think we should probably just go to that green flashing area. There's going to be random ones that I'm going to go to. I haven't played through all of them quite yet, so I'm not exactly sure if I'll be 100% well-versed, but I did do a good deal of them. So we'll hopefully get to doing that soon here on the hoverboard. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can like jump into people and like do that onto Crimson Guards and stuff. You're gonna be a little bit careful, because they'll take that as a sign of hostility. So you notice just the one flashing green dot of death there. That's actually gonna be a lot of green dots of death. I just want to speed this up, because there are a couple different places you can go to, I guess, to start this. It doesn't really matter. I just like starting from the very right side, since we can pretty much make a clean sweep. But sometimes this part can be really glitchy depending on how you don't do it. So we'll go way the hell over here. I guess it might be easier to start on the left side, but I don't really know which would be better for us when you're just trying to destroy them all in a timely manner, more or less. So let's go start over here and get rid of this. Now these red mines here, they take a minute to detonate, well, like a second after bumping into them, but if you hit them, then they'll explode, of course. So, and hitting these things doesn't increase our time, so we're gonna have to do this a little bit carefully. Now, this part's really glitchy. Sometimes you can go under the bridge, aka RHCP style, but like sometimes you can't. It's like, why? Sometimes I can. I don't know if it's under certain bridges, but I know for a fact during this mission I've been able to go under certain ones and then doing that. Now, these guys will always be alerted to our presence. You don't have to worry about them because they're not really a threat while we're in the water. They're just going to watch it. They're like, hey, look at the little ducky. Oh, he's destroying all of our property. We'll just forget about him, shall we? He's in percent. Oh, God, I can't swim, you guys. I didn't take that lesson. God, there was, when I was really young, I wasn't a very strong swimmer, which is kind of weird considering my body set now, but when I was younger, I was a terrible swimmer, and I went to camp where basically on the rules or whatever, it says that you have to know how to swim in order to do it. And I know how to swim and stuff and float and whatever, but I don't know what it was about it. I would just get tired out. And this was when I was like 10 or 11 years old. I wasn't like a young kid. I was at an age where swimming shouldn't have really been as much of a problem for you. Maybe like long distance swimming or like, you know, sprint swimming or whatever. But I sucked at swimming when I was little, and so we were swimming across the lake, and I got tired like halfway through, so I had to like wait there to have somebody pick me up. And it was so embarrassing because I had to like ride on somebody's back for a little bit, like a teenager's back, and it was like one of those I want to say volunteers. I would just go there, and I like was so embarrassed because like when we came back on shore, everyone had already left to go to like wash off or whatever, and like there was like people laughing at me, and I was like so depressed. I was like, I'm sorry, I got tired. I just suck at swimming, but now I'm a really pretty strong swimmer, so I don't have to worry about that ever again. It was just like it turned me off to fucking outdoor camping forever. Just like oh, you can't swim, and it's like they're like adults, like people my age now. It was like late 20s.
Guards out of our business. What's the world coming to? Can't buy off a few guards with bribes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of a depressing phase. That's probably where it all started. Not all of it, mind you, but probably a good deal of it, because on that same trip that I went to camp, my mom, who was supposed to drop me off there in like a 50-minute drive or whatever, she got in a car accident that morning and almost died. Like literally, like she was in the car was fucking totaled and everything. It was like it was like almost traumatizing, because they said that because somebody was rushing off to go to the hospital for their pregnant wife, and they rear-ended her going like 60 miles an hour while she was at a stop sign, and fucking fucked up her fucking neck, and that still to this day is just so, oh my God, it's just terrible.
Baron sent his goons to harass me as usual, eh? Health violations, back taxes. Everyone wants a piece of me. Oh well.
Lucky for you, there's plenty to go around.
Destroying that cargo in the port is more important than you know, eh? I've got a new project going, and I don't need anyone snooping around my shipments. Let's just say, if everything goes as planned, I'm going to corner the market in metalhead trophies. Anyway, I have another job for you. An associate of mine, Bruta, works with me in the forced labor trade.
You mean the slave trade?
I prefer freedom challenged. Lurkers are the city's low-class labor. Bruta pays me handsomely to help him free lurkers and get them safely out of the city. Oh, it lifts my spirit to help those in need. And I need his money.
Lurkers? We don't like lurkers.
But you do like gun upgrades, eh? 3 Crimson Guard transports carrying lurkers to a project the Baron has outside the city. Take out the transports and bring the 3 lurkers to Bruta's trinket stand in the bazaar.
Okay, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be saving a bunch of these slaves here. But our weapon ammo capacity increased, aka it's been doubled at this point, which is awesome for later especially. I mean, we haven't really had like too much of a problem with ammo, except for I guess the fight against Baron, but that doesn't really count. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this forced labor situation, which, you know, is something that you hear a lot of in movies, but when I was younger, I just never really got the picture that forced labor meant slaves, because like sometimes when I was young, I could not put 2 and 2 together, because forced labor is just obvious, and I was like, forced labor, okay. I mean, I guess subconsciously I probably knew it was slaves, but I just didn't think of it as slaves. So anyway, we can go save these guys. And this is really annoying because this is basically an escort mission, but you can go take these guys with us. It's so funny having these guys on these jetpacks or jet speeders with us. But just like, you know, the freedom fighters, aka the rebels, we pretty much can go and they'll be fine if they get shot off or whatever. But I don't know why they need us. I guess all we really had to do was just shoot them off, and then they can just go run free. Run over here to Brutus's. All right, I think it's Brutus. But he's going to be really annoying for later. And believe me when I say this, doing this is going to cause us to do one of the most annoying missions in this entire game. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and switch over here because I'm burning. Yeah, I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm burning for you. Yeah. Oh, man. So, did somebody just like crash something into like a thing of apples there? Because I saw something fly off screen there, but I didn't really know what it was. We'll grab this one next, I suppose. I don't know what. I don't think these guys can escape unless we just flat out fail the mission. But of course, you just have to shoot them out of their cage here, and then you'll be good to go. Come on, get on, buddy. What are you doing, man? He's getting us, man, dude. Get on, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, you were the special brother Bilo there, weren't you? God damn. Okay, we're gonna have to switch again. Luckily, I did jump off and do a sweet mid-jack in mid-air, because otherwise I'd be pretty much screwed by now. He's like, I'm electrocuting the thing, guys, but nothing's happening. God damn it. Oh, okay. Let's go over here. Please, for the love of God. This game can be very frustrating sometimes. I think it might just be because it's a PlayStation game. But I don't know, it seems like PlayStation games frustrate me more than 360 games. And that's only because, you know, I wouldn't say 360 is my native one, because of course I started with the SNES and then I came into possession. Then I had the N64 before the PlayStation. But when I got a PlayStation, it was like those small white ones, which I think, well, they weren't white, they were gray. I never had the big chunky man one. And then we got a PS2 and then a GameCube. And then in Xbox. Wow, they really settled down over here, didn't they? So yeah. And then of course I don't know. I wouldn't really buy a gaming PC, but they're pretty fun to play on, I guess. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people have troubles with theirs, and I hate having to upgrade every so often. I mean, I don't even play games that much anymore. So whatever, it's no big deal. Anyway, let's get out of here, shall we? Oh, Jesus, goddamn turning. And this is the mission, you guys. It's just bust this guy out and then go ahead and bring him over to Brutus. Brutus will give us a prize later, but unfortunately it comes at the behest of a very annoying mission, one that everyone hates. Let's go talk to him.
Little Archie warrior, you have do great thing for brutal and lurker people.
No toucher, the dude.
Oh, sorry. You great guy. Bruder not forget. Bruder pay you back. You see.
Oh my God, why does he remind me of like a mix of Pumbaa from The Lion King and like Tito from Rocket Power? Like, I don't know. I mean, it just kind of seems like that kind of silly, but also like weird. I don't know. It's just like, the coconut is always greener on the palm tree. You cannot reach, or whatever. I don't know. He's one of those things. God. But he got sun and the potato salad. Oh, goddamn. Let's go see what this is, shall we? I really hope this is the one I'm thinking of, because if it is, that means we can head on over to Torn.